Welcome back to another episode of Appraisal Adventures. Here we go. Well, folks, this bucket is in the books, and now it's time to show you some of the highlights. So, I titled this bucket Foreign Bucket Number 1, because we've had several foreign buckets, but I've called them different things. So, these are foreign to me. I think these might be fishing weights. Does anybody have any idea? There's no inscriptions on them. And they're just, yeah, I'm thinking they're fishing weights. But there's a bunch of them. Some are square, some are circular. Yeah, I guess there's an E on that one. But yeah, I'd say about $1 each. Next, we've got some Byzantine Empire coins. So if you remember, Byzantines are easy to find because you got a holy figure on one side and some ginormous letters on the other. So, those are the ginormous letters. There's the holy figure. So, got a handful of these. I struggle with ancients. So, I see them going for about $4 on eBay. So, I say $4 on eBay. Next, we have the Romans and Greece ones. There's a bajillion of these things. So, I don't know if they're fake or not. I figure the people on eBay should know, but I mean, they look nice. I'm not going to go through all the catalogs and try to find these things because I can't read it. And there's some things on here that I could read, but honestly, if you put something on the internet, somebody's going to know it. And they're going to figure out if they want it or not. So, start them off at $4 a piece. Now we go to the Middle East. Remember these fat coins? Yep, got a whole nother bag full of these. So these are really cool. They're from the Middle East somewhere, probably India. Very, very thick pieces of copper. I think they're cool. And again, I see these going for about $4 a piece. That's a thinner one, but still the same style. Alright, now we're starting to get into a little bit of different stuff. So, we've got this little paper that describes it. So, these are bronze copper coins of Delhi. The Sultan's MHD Tughlaq, 1324 to 1388 AD. And these look similar to the last ones we just looked at, but the writing is a lot neater, a lot smaller. But still, it's all scribbles to me. I have no idea how to look these things up. I could post pictures on Numista and wait for everybody to tell me exactly where each of these came from, but again, I'm going to start these at $5 a piece because they're in pretty good condition, and I think people that see them might know what they are. They're still pretty cool because they are thick. Next, we found a few in the flips. This is a lepton of Queen Alexandria. Quite honestly, I can't see much on here. But it is identified. It's got that little star there, which denotes that it's a lepton. Which I saw in the Widow's Mite, that's why I stick that question mark there. But it's not in great condition, so I'm going to call it $6 there. We got this thing called Zangid's Sinjar, Prisia, Syria, and Mesopotamia. I'd agree with this assessment for $8. Let's take a closer look at it. It looks kind of like the ones that I put for $5, but maybe, I don't know. But yeah, somebody took the time, got some details on there. I looked at the details, I couldn't find anything close to it, so I'll keep it at $8. Constantius the First, Antoninus. That's a lot of I's and Us's. Anyways, I actually looked this one up on eBay. And they're saying $28 is the average going thing for this. So, cool. This is what happens when you have an identified ancient coin. You get a lot better value out of it. I don't know how to identify them. Yeah, I don't want to learn. It's not my field of interest. I'm sorry. There's a sheaf of wheat there. This says it's a lepton of Valerius Gratus. So, early AD, and they're saying during the days of Christ. So that's going to bump it up to about $10. Pretty cool. Alright, so some new ones that I'd never seen are these square ancients. So these, you can see they've got some different punchings on them. The information I've got on it is they're copper punched mark coins. This is from a hoard in India, North India. That they're scarce. There's a lot of different varieties from about 500 BC. Some of these are completely road smooth. I'm going to stick $2 a piece on them because that's about what I was seeing on eBay for them. Still really cool. I've never seen square cut-off coins, but I guess it's not too hard to cut some metal. There's another cool thing right here. This was probably an ancient ring, maybe, but it's broken. Or at least somebody tried to make it look like an ancient ring. Not sure what symbols those are, but maybe some Greek symbols there. But yeah, it looks like a ring of some sort, but I don't know if that's ancient or not. That might be a modern style. Anyways, I'm sticking $4 on this one because I don't know. Alright, I'm realizing I'm saying I don't know about a lot of this stuff. It's because it's ancient and, like I said, it's not my specialty. These ones look silver to me. They probably don't look silver on the camera. But, silver stuff that's ancient usually goes for about 17 bucks on eBay, so, gosh. Yeah, I don't know. If it doesn't sell, knock it down to $4. See where it goes. And who knows if any of this is real. Ancients frustrate me. I'm sorry. I'm not afraid to say I don't know. So throw it on there for 17 bucks. Maybe you'll get lucky. This one I have seen a few times. This is the Romulus and Remus She-Wolf coin. I think I've seen 3 of these in the collection now. I doubt that they're all real, but they all have the very similar design of the 2 babies underneath the she-wolf. This one's, yeah. I don't know. But what I was seeing for this coin online was 50 bucks. So if somebody wants a souvenir for 50 bucks, go for it. Alright, let's get to some stuff that I do know. So, Netherlands, 10 cents, 1941, 64% silver, 1.4 grams. Pretty nice condition. Say about $2.50 for that. Zoom out a little bit for this. This is a copper piece from Brazil, 1830. It's not in terribly great condition. It looks kind of melted and whatnot, but it's got this counter stamp on there of 40 reais over the 80 reais that used to be there. I like Brazil's old shield there. That's pretty cool. It's got the globe and the crown on top of it. So yeah, I'm saying $6 for this one. Because it's not terribly clear, but still pretty cool. And then we got this big one from Austria. Let's see if I can get that clear. So this is a 30 cruiser. You can see the 30s up in the corners all around here. It looks like it was made into some jewelry. It's from 1807, an S mint mark. You can see it right underneath the bust. there. There's the S right there. Okay, and then the back is pretty screwed up. And you can see some elements of the German towns. Muns. But it's tough to see the overall general design. But I'm going to say $6 on this. Alright, so this next one is newer, and it comes from the smallest country in the world. I actually won a free giveaway because I knew it and I was the fastest. It's the Vatican City. So, this is from 1991. We've got Ioannis and Palvis. I think that's the Pope there, the second. It's a bimetallic coin. A nice little scene there. It's 500 lira. Doesn't have a date on it, but because of the design and everything, I found that it was 91. This is worth about $5 on Numista. This is, oh, whoops. Alright, so we got this shield here, and that's all I had to go with, because there's this other guy over here, but you can hardly see anything. But the shield was able to get tracked down, and this is from France, from 1773. It's 1 sol. It's extremely worn. It's made of copper, and in this condition, I'm thinking it's probably about $1.50. But still, a really cool old piece, and definitely identifiable. Alright everybody, I know you guys want to see some silver, so here we go. This is actually not a coin. This is a medallion that was given during the Silver Jubilee of King George V. So a Silver Jubilee is when a ruler is celebrating their 25th year. So this is made of sterling silver, so 92.5% silver. It's 15.5 grams, and it's worth about $20 on eBay. Some of them have a mint mark down here next to that little divot. There's a mint mark, and those ones, if they have mint marks, are worth even more because there were less of them made. Alright, so these next few are just really cool. This is French Indochina. It's a half centissimi. Still looks like the Republic of France, but we got Indochina up there at the top. 1938. This is in great condition, in my opinion, and I found on Numista this is worth about $2.25. Then we go to Egypt, another coin with a hole. This is 1917, 2 millimeters, and it's just really cool. I like coins with holes in them. This is worth $1.50 on Numista. And another coin with a hole. We got Luxembourg, 1915. This is made of zinc, and this is 10 centimes. Worth about $2.25. And another coin with a hole. This is 5 centimes. This is copper nickel from Belgium. This is 1905. I always have to double check because sometimes I feel like these should be made out of silver, but that rusting there, yeah, it's not silver. This is worth probably about 50 cents. So sometimes I come across a part of her collection that is just a billion coins of the same thing. So these are all from Thailand. And they look great. And look at how shiny those are. So this is 25 satang. I'm going to put those down. This is 25 satang from Thailand. And they're all from 1957. I think this was a special year for them. But really cool design. Every single denomination of their coins that year pretty much had the same design. But these are all in decent condition, all really shiny and all really brass. So not worth very much numistically. They're about 50 cents a piece. So here we have a 10 centesimi from Italy. And this is from 1866 with an H mint mark. It's fairly worn down, but you can still read it and whatnot. But unfortunately, these are pretty common, and they only go for $1. So we got some French 10 centimes, 1855 and 1862. Both in worn condition, maybe a good, or something like that. These eagles aren't very defined. If any of you watched the video that I posted where I think I robbed somebody on eBay, you'll see a very, very nice condition one from 1855 that I valued at about $75. This is nowhere near that. This is worth about $2. And the same here on the 1862. So it's cool to have this old copper, but it's not worth very much. This last bit is a bunch of Canadian silver. Got some quarters and some silver dimes. And nothing too great a condition. I put about melt value for each of these because they're pretty worn down. Still, it's neat to find some silver. And then got some silver Mexican 10 centavos. Now these are 72% silver. And I put them down for about $2.25 or $2.75 a piece. Sorry. So we got 1834 and 1842. Found yet another Canadian bank token in here, Unsu from Montreal, and we'll slap $8 on that one, just like the other ones. And then we ran into this roll of pennies. Well, it wasn't rolled up. Oh, did I fail to mention they were UK 1 pennies? We had 75 of them. Can you imagine lugging around a roll of these things? Holy cow. And a lot of them are old, but 25 of them look like this. And they're all from 1966. Man, can you imagine penny roll hunting with something this size? I want to see Penny Haven do that. Get a roll of 1 pennies and hunt it. Those things are almost as big as $50. Alright, so this is Brad, and this has been another episode of Appraisal Adventures, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't caught my other ones, go catch those, and if you want to see my eBay evaluations of what I actually buy and what I actually own, because these aren't mine, these are still from that one lady that I'm doing the appraisal for, so I appreciate your support. But yeah, go ahead and check out my other videos. If not, that's fine too. This has been Brad. We'll see you next time.